All right, so factoring, the first thing we need to look for is greatest common factor. So what's in common between these values here? So between r cubed, 2r squared, and 35r, there is an r in common. Now if you factor out, it's as if you're dividing by it. So I have r squared minus 2r minus 35. Now, to factor this, we do a times c, so 1 times negative 35. And I need to list the factors that are going to add to this minus 2. So 1 and 35, no. 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. 5, and 7. So to get negative 2, it's going to be positive 5 and negative 7. So you break apart that minus 2r into 5 and negative 7. R squared plus 5r minus 7r minus 35. Now we do factor by grouping. So what's in common between r squared and 5r is r. Between negative 7r and negative 35, well, if the first term is negative, you have to factor it out. And then also 7. So you're going to get r plus 5. Now the r plus 5 is the same, so I can bring that out. So you just rewrite the r plus 5 and then what's in front, which is r minus 7. And then now I can bring that r down. And so there's my factor form. Let's look at number 3. A times c, 3 times 4 is 12. Factors of 12 that add to negative 8, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. So it looks like negative 2 and negative 6. So I'm going to break apart that 8n. So 3n squared minus 2n minus 6n plus 4. Factor by grouping. What's in common is n. So 3n minus 2. What's in common is 2. And then I have to factor out the negative. So 3n minus 2. So I'm going to get 3n minus 2, and then in front it's going to be r minus 2. Number 5. 4 times negative 25 is negative 100, so I have to look at the factors of that. So 1 and 100, 2 and 50, 3, no, 4 and 25, no, 5 and 20. There we go, so positive 5 and negative 20. So I can break apart that minus 15n into those factors there. So 4n squared plus 5n minus 20n minus 25. So what they have in common is n. So you get 4n plus 5. And then there's a negative, so I want to take out the negative, and then between that is going to be 5. So negative 5, you get 4n plus 5. So now these are the same, so we can rewrite it or factor that out. And then what's in front, the n and the minus 5, is my new factoring. So now for number 7, this is the difference of squares. And it just takes practicing, recognizing if we have two perfect squares. So it's a plus b and a minus b. So if I know what a and b are, a plus b, a minus b. So the square root of this is 3m, that's my a. The square root of this is 4, that's my b. A plus b, a minus b. A squared minus b squared. So my a is 5, my b is x, so a plus b A minus B.